being somebody who uses them every single day. But apart from that, everything's okay.
I'm just glad the Switch event is over.
Oh yeah, that must have been a real pain in the ass to cover for my Nintendo news.
Pretty much.
Oh, poor Donnie.
Okay, so let's get things going. We're doing what? Episode 4, is it?
Alone again unnaturally?
Yeah. Is that the Back to the Future one?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so we got that. We got some general catch up. Oh yeah, the Netflix stuff. Let's go through that if we can. Donnie, can you check if Sega's done anything to promote that? We can give it a signal boost, and your best place to do that in case they have geotag stuff, which is a possibility, I guess.
Well, that's easy. They've not done anything.
Like what?
What? They've not done anything?
Nope.
Anywhere?
Nope.
Isn't this the sort of thing that they're supposed to be doing? I mean, they don't have an excuse. This is kind of big.
You'd think that, wouldn't you?
Kevin, what do you think?
Run the titles. Hello everybody and welcome to the Uncutting crew. It's been a while, I'm sorry. It's been a bit of a nightmare. But the nightmare is over.
Well, literally for me, considering, I was sleeping a lot.
Yes.
And
unfortunately, Donnie pricked his finger on the spinning wheel. And we had to send Kat in order to wake him up. But unfortunately, she spilt the glass of water that she was going to use on the way, and
So there was a delivery cat.
Absolutely, yeah. That's a very specialist line of work. There's episode delivery animals as well, but a glass of water delivering cat is it's a very specialized field of work. And, if the first one fails, good luck trying to find another one, which is one of the reasons why it's been so long, and we're so sorry. But there's stuff going on. You have heard of Donnie. Donnie is here. Donnie is amongst us. Say hello again, Donnie.
Hi, again.
Hello again.
I'm awake.
Yes.
Yay!
The best Donald one can hope for in this particular Anglo-American special relationship that is the Uncutting crew.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Hell.
The special relationship of America and the UK is yes, the best Donald we have. Admittedly, it's not hard at the moment, but it's not hard to fill the role at the moment. But yes, we'll bypass that. Needless to say, everything's freaking terrible. But hey, but speaking of everything being terrible, here's the opposite of that. It's Cat.
Wow.
Your definition of opposite is very strange.
So, if that is the opposite of cat, would that make me a dog? Since I'm also, I don't know. I don't know where I'm
Let's
going
not
with
bring
this.
any more animals into this. It's confusing enough as it is. It's been ages for us to actually get a recording session where the three of us could be together. So we have already recorded episode 4. We recorded it back in December. But so this is the pre-show to that. So hello.
Did we? I don't.
Yes, we did.
We
I
did.
thought we. I thought we had only gotten up to episode 3.
No, we recorded 3 and 4 at the same time. Just not the pre-show,
Hey!
because the pre-show was the one that was all messed up.
Remember the part where we said we haven't recorded in a while? I think I just proved that.
Yes, yes. So end of January, we finally got to do stuff again. But things are in motion. We've got there's lots to discuss, and hey, let's get into that Netflix stuff. So,
Hi.
SEGA, in their infinite wisdom,
It's infinite because there isn't anything of it.
yes,
So you could also argue inversely that it goes on forever.
yes, infinite nothing is still nothing, I think is what we're trying to say here. So, we will. It's sad and it's up to the community to tell you this stuff, okay? I mean, by this time, you should know this. And that's entirely down to community websites and what have you. But the Netflix in America and somewhere else, France,
Netflix in America.
and Netflix America.
Netflix America? What?
Netflix in America and
Yes,
Where?
in France, I
somewhere
think.
else.
And
That makes sense.
Spain. Netflix in various parts of the world, which is very hard to narrow down because it's not the sort of thing that they particularly, broadcast well. You can get Sonic Boom Season 1 now in
Yay.
a myriad of places if you have Netflix. You would not know this, of course, if you followed any of Sega's official channels. Because why bother telling everyone that they can see the first series of, that thing you've got a new series of currently, and that you're of the brand that you're still trying to sell games for, that you desperately need good publicity and getting people excited for that brand. Why would you want something that was very successful at doing that? Why would you want to point people in a direction and, make it a success? Because such a concept would be fruitful and beneficial and would make sense to anybody with any grasp of marketing. So naturally, they've said nothing.
Well, at this point, can we really be surprised?
At this point, are they just actually wanting it? Are they there comes a point where you say, okay, there's a mistake, and then there's issues, and then there's incompetence, and then there is deliberately not doing anything because. And I'm starting to think it's now in the we're deliberately not saying anything because bracket.
I mean, they do mention Sonic Boom episodes on Tumblr now, weekly, with screenshots and all.
Yay! That's an improvement.
But that's all they do.
That's all they do. Now,
Now recall that that's an improvement, and I was kind of happy for that.
yeah, of the,
That's how low my standards have fallen.
it is a sad day indeed when we have to go, Sega have done something on Tumblr, and we have to act like it's like the most amazing thing they've done so far. This series.
I have to act like it's the most amazing thing they've done.
That's true. It is the most amazing thing they've done. when a Tumblr post is the most that they've done, it's bad, guys. It's bad. You know, how many followers do they have on Tumblr? Anyone know? Yes, I'm well aware.
I would assume not anywhere near the amount that they have on Twitter. That's for sure.
No, the much
I'm
publicized
checking right
Twitter,
now.
which could
Yes.
let people know that hey, such information as hey, a series exists. Should be a very good place to start for some people.
Let's do
I
the
just
search.
wait a second. I want to see if this is my theory is right. Oh my God, is this hysterical? Wait a damn second here. Is this what I think is? If this is the case, oh my God, it is.
What have they done? What haven't they done?
The preview images that I see on the official Sonic Tumblr are the same ones that you can see on Bill Freiberger's Twitter.
Of course they are. They're the only ones that they've produced. Of course they are. That's the preview images that have been sent out to press and things. If anyone actually sent those out to press.
I don't
Goodness knows if they do.
actually, funnily enough, wait, no, no. Bill said a sneak preview of episode from the Sonic the Hedgehog Tumblr page. Okay, so he's getting them from the Tumblr page. Okay,
Well,
so the Tumblr is
thank
originally
God.
posted. I was
Now,
about to
can
say,
you please, for the love of everything, use your other channels which have a much greater reach.
I don't even know how many followers Tumblr has. They don't actually say.
Yeah. Oh dear.
Where do you like? They don't even give you any stat info. It's just nothing.
Somebody will say, "Oh yes, but it's all done on tags and hashtags and things." It's like, well, you could easily do that for Facebook and Twitter as well. Funnily enough, it's just depressing. It's just depressing how I don't even know what to call it. This is the thing. It's just how lackadaisical they have been about promoting the thing. Somebody said to me like, "Oh, well, it's all it's licensing stuff, so they can't get involved, or it's licensing stuff, so they don't get involved."
What stuff is licensing stuff exactly?
So, somebody said on Twitter that it's because it's the licensed stuff, aka the Archie comics and the Sonic Boom television series, they're like under no obligation to do stuff and get in or say anything, which might well be the case. But if you're heading up a marketing division, or a brand division, or a social community marketing division, and you're actually in a point to say we won't mention anything about the TV show, then what the hell are you doing? That should be like this massive string to your bow for the brand and the company. Like, we have got a television series. Season 1 was like really successful. Why didn't they shout it from the rooftops? Why didn't they say, this like, people are saying this is really good? Why didn't they say simple things like, you can watch this here?
I know we bring up the promotion problems like every episode commentary, but at this point, can you really blame us? I mean, it's just gotten to the point where it's pitiful, really.
Mm. It's if they were to turn around and say, "Oh, but we do something on Tumblr," the response is still, "Okay, why is that your priority?" It's like they've got or if it's a case of, oh, the target audience is more suited for that particular social media channel? Remind me how, I mean, Donnie, you remember this, how many people of older than the age group were watching season 1? Because that was another discussion, wasn't it?
I believe there was, yeah. I'm trying to remember exactly what it was, but I know there were a lot of kids watching.
Yeah, there's a lot of kids watching, but there was a lot of much older
Adults
people
too.
watching as well,
Yeah,
adults
20 like
watching.
20 somethings.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and they're not necessarily on Tumblr, and damn it, I just want them to give a shit. Is it that much to ask?
Like what baffles me is that you could see I think it was like early 2016 and stuff like that where Aaron was talking about how there wasn't anything to really promote because they were working with
That so pissed me off. That
it's like I get that there's not really any games to promote, but I thought Sonic was supposed to branch out into an entertainment brand. It wasn't just games anymore. So if that's the case,
does this mean when the movie comes out, they're not going to say anything about the movie? I
if they
guarantee you
don't,
we'll get weekly bloody updates about the movie.
if we get weekly updates about the movie, and yet we still don't hear anything about the show that really, really deserves more of an audience than it should, than it has been getting, I'll be really
No, it deserves
sad.
more of an audience than it should. That was the correct phrasing.
You know what I mean?
It's the show's become a lot more than what it probably set out to be, I think, in a way.
This show was supposed to be the main aspect of the Boom branch. The games were supposed to promote the show. The merchandise was supposed to basically promote the show. Everything was promoting the show. The show is the main event of the Boom brand. Problem is that one, the games tanked, and for some reason that became what everyone focused on instead of the show. And two, no one's giving a damn about the show. It's like the exact opposite that's happened. And it's
Okay,
baffling.
in regards to finding out how many followers a Tumblr has, you can't do that for any Tumblr that's not
I
yours.
did wonder. I'm not looking at it myself in a minute because it's just like.
I just went trying to look, and you actually cannot do that. You would specifically have to contact the Tumblr and wait for an answer.
Yeah, but yeah. So, but at the end of the day, you've got a much bigger audience. If it's a case of, well, there's no obligation. There's no obligation not to either. Because as people will happily state that, oh yes, all the meme stuff and everything, that makes more people pay attention to the account. Well, by that same logic, if you get people paying attention to the TV series, which they enjoy, they're probably more inclined to give a shit about the games you make with the bloody brand name on it. It's the same thing, just with less Comic Sans. Right.
I don't know.
Enough. It's enough of this. Look, it's available in various Netflix locations. We do advise you to check out check out wherever you are in the world watching this. Check out with your Netflix service if they are carrying Sonic Boom. It's because it's Netflix. It's different all over the place. I think it's in the UK. Don't quote me on it. Everyone was trying to find out some time ago. It was announced on fan channels as being global, but it was quickly undone. So there is that. But so we've got something. Just tell people that it's there, please, because apart from you and me and the guys and the staff, no one else is. Okay? It's a sad state of affairs that we've all got to work together to find out this sort of stuff. But again, well done to Sonic Paradise for, I believe, sort of the force behind finding that info out. So well done.
Yay.
And we just wish it didn't have to be down to you in the freaking first place. Right. We are now going to travel back in time. So Donnie, damn it, Donnie, why have you done this? We're going to travel back in time again because we need to, because we're heading over to the episode now, which is episode 4. What's it called again? Alone Again Unnaturally or something.
We can travel back in time before this disastrous week.
Yes, Alone Again Unnaturally. And you can join a younger Kevin, Kat, and Donnie. And you can do so right now. Hello everybody and welcome to our 4th episode of Season 2 of Sonic Boom, which is Alone Again Unnaturally.
Hi.
Hi.
Hello. As Sonic stares into our soul, we wait to start. So this one...
Sonic always stares into our soul.
This one has many a reference, as I understand it.
This one has many a feeling of a reference.
Well, even the title's a reference, obviously.
This is true.
Right. So, we have a Donnie.
Hi.
We have a cat.
Hi.
Meow.
Donnie so wants to be cat. I'm not sure how worried I should be.
I went meow though because I said hi and then Kat said it in the exact same way I did, so I went meow.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, now I don't know if I'm trying to be Kat or Kat's trying to be me. I'm confused now.
Anyway.
For personal reasons, can you make up your mind
damn
between the two of you? You know, anyway, so we have episode 4, or we should have it, because it was actually delivered by our episode delivery Buffalo. Yeah, the goat. Unfortunately, the goat got lost. We think it's run off to join the circus.
Well.
But
that didn't take long.
Do you have the episode?
We do have an episode.
Oh, good. So you do have it there. That's the main thing. Kat, do you have the episode there?
Yep.
Good. Okay. Kat, can you actually can you just move the you shove that buffalo out the door for a minute because it's it's the way it's sort of the tail is flicking everywhere and it's not a particularly good thing.
I mean, she's not petting the goat, so I mean.
I tried.
Oh yeah, there you go. As long as it's out of the studio, because don't want the buffalo start commentating as well, because it's going to get really complicated. And then you'll have to draw a buffalo in on the surrounding art.
Oh no.
Yeah, exactly. So get out of the way. Okay, so here we go then with Alone Again Unnaturally. 3, 2, 1.
2, 1, go.
Happy New Year.
What?
Happy New Year.
Well, we were counting down, so I mean.
Oh, okay. Happy New Year.
There was the fireworks.
Yep.
There were explosions indeed.
Teleporting Eggman is still a thing I'm confused by.
Hey, look, an island. Uh-oh.
Whoa.
Oh, I wonder what that musical
That's a
sting
familiar-
is relating to.
It's sounding audio.
I only saw Comedy Chim's swimsuit calendar.
Ah!
What?
November.
September
Dressed like a
specifically.
discount bin action figure.
The amusing thing is this episode aired, I think it was like a week ago, and it was the first episode to air in December, so fittingly, this episode premiering just after November is... I love that coincidence.
Tails, you here?
Coincidences are funny.
I guess it's my own fault. You snooze, you lose.
Well,
Wow, you can really see the animation quality increase with
Yeah.
Sonic just now.
Amy? Whew.
Just look at the thing on Amy's desk.
No, they're not here.
ooh,
God, there's so much like quality increases here.
Little things like you can see
Burger
extra
either.
pairs of shoes
Well,
in the
actually, that
cupboard
makes
there.
sense.
That's really nice.
Think, Sonic. How did this happen?
So
thanks,
colorful.
Sonic.
Sonic Speed Boost experiment, take 1.
There we go.
Everyone ready? Ready!
Insert Looney Tunes here.
Tails, are you sure this is safe?
Oh, right.
No.
Almost forgot.
Think happy thoughts, Sonic.
But it's
This is fine.
Also, Sonic's just had like a branch just pierce his skull.
Ow.
Oh God!
This
Hold
is
on.
fine.
My head's still pounding from the last go. He said go. Wait, what?
Damn it, Knuckles!
Ow.
Oh no, Sonic! You scuffed my skates.
Oi!
Speed Boost experiment.
They weren't noticeably more pink, so it's actually a nice little touch.
Yep.
It had to be Lady
Since
Walrus.
Sonic's so fast on solid ground,
Of course.
logic dictates if the ground is moving, he'd be even faster.
We're gonna move it the wrong direction.
Doesn't look so bad.
I mean, he's just running on a treadmill, right? No. Okay.
There's
I
not
missed
even
that
really-
last part. Can we do it again?
Oh, there goes all the.
Okay.
Okay, you guys.
Wait, was that
I'll be
flowers
the
or
first
ice
to
cream?
admit My Speed Boost
Ice cream.
experiments were a tad inconclusive.
Does inconclusive mean the same thing as hilarious?
You know what
Yes.
they say, no pain, no gain.
I'm sorry if this was painful for you, Tails.
Smirk.
I'm okay.
This
Without
tail
your
little
broken ribs, I
smirk,
would
man.
never have invented this.
Hang on.
My ultrasonic speed amplifier. Spare me your
You
applause.
will
When
applaud.
you see what this baby can do, your applause will be at least 3/4 hearted.
So, if I wear this for 6 weeks, will my ribs heal properly?
No, my control panel will send amplification signals to your chest.
All the
plate,
Sonic
allowing you
suffering,
to reach
wow.
unparalleled speeds, all using state-of-the-art blast processing technology.
Pardon?
Blast
They did
processing
not.
technology?
Yes,
Those are just
he said
funny
blast
baloney buzzwords
processing.
to fool the simple-minded.
Blast processing technology?
And you all fell for it.
Are you serious? After all you put me
Sounds
through
like a
this
lock-on.
morning? Absolutely.
Well, 6, welcome to the next level. That's all I have to say.
And now Sonic is off to get celebrated.
His badge just came off.
It works.
How you feeling, Sonic?
Like a hummingbird on his 3rd espresso. Tails, you're a genius. But how about a little
Humming.
more juice?
Good idea.
Hummingbird on his 3rd espresso.
And
Espresso. I would
not
others
expect-
too.
I would not expect that as an analogy, but okay.
It's a cute analogy. Do it.
Oh, hello, it's
Pits.
Pits.
Candy with it.
Maybe we should.
Do it! He's gotta go fast!
Boost pad!
Wow, Sonic is very enthusiastic about how fast he's going.
I
Uh-oh.
know it was you,
It wasn't me, it was him.
but him is you.
He's going so fast that he's appearing 2 places at once.
But we can always go faster. Tails, crank it.
Uh-oh.
He's so excited about
This
this.
isn't a good idea.
Do it!
Well,
Think, Sonic. How did this happen? Must have been Eggman.
Okay.
Naturally.
A good assumption.
These are Sonic's last coordinates before we lost contact.
I can't believe you disintegrated Sonic. Not cool, Tails.
Yeah, we got our not cool,
Who'd have
first
thought
not cool
Sonic would
tales
go
of
off
the
to do it
season.
before me? He must know something we don't know.
Okay.
Calm down, you guys. I know what happened. The blast processing in my ultrasonic speed
Goddamn
amplifier
blast
causes
processing,
molecules to
nothing.
vibrate so fast.
Sonic is
that he went
dead.
on
I
a
hope you
phase without
guys,
plane of existence.
love Sonic
Can you
Boom.
explain
Thank
that
you for watching
again?
now.
Only this time as if you were explaining it to me.
Sonic
It's
is
string
gone.
theory.
Aw.
Of course he's not gone. He'll always be with us.
Sonic
In
is
our hearts.
dead.
Gives out his stuff.
Yep.
What? No. No, I mean he's
What
literally
the hell's
still
this?
here. He's just out of phase with the rest of us. Maybe
Oh,
if
that,
I
no, that makes sense
recalibrate the
because obviously
controller, I can communicate with him.
she hoards stuff, doesn't she?
Ask him if it's cool if I take his hammock.
Meanwhile, on now the
Eggman,
Soda Stream.
show yourself. I'll give you to the count of 3 to come out, and then I start breaking stuff.
But he's usually in his living
2.
room.
Yep.
What the snap happened to my wall?
Water is behaving like water! Water is behaving like water! Also, Sonic, you're being a horrendous dick!
You're a man of science. And as
What's
such,
the
you know
matter
that
with
there's
you?
One explanation for this. Ghost! Good thing I downloaded that ghost hunting after my gauntlet. Just scan for their energy signatures. Not picking up anything. The spirit must
Water
be
is behaving
gone.
like water, this is a good sign.
Huh. Guess Eggman's not here after all. I almost feel bad about trashing the place. Almost.
Damn it, Sonic, you put a hole in the floor.
Okay. Right.
Let's see if
One
the
of those
security
legs
cam
magically
picks up any
glitched
ghostly
through the
auras.
floor.
3 of them did.
Man,
Yeah, and the other two, the other side did halfway through the floor. Just clipping everywhere. Also,
Those
what's
preteen
happened to
tyrants are drunk
Q-Bots?
with power.
Why is he like this horrendous colour?
I don't know.
This
like
is
he's
the
all
new
washed out.
He's
original.
lemon flavored today.
This is cute. The new original fan character, Bluebot.
Interesting.
What?
Does this
That's
mean
not blue.
Sonic's a ghost?
Dibs on his stuff.
He is. In Bluebot's eyes.
Sonic!
We need his stuff.
Tails? I read you. Where are you, buddy?
Sonic!
Nice statue.
Can you hear me?
Where was that?
Sonic! Sonic, are you
If I
there?
just look at the
Tails,
village as a whole,
I'm glad
look
to
how
see you.
big it looks
well,
now.
sorta see you. What's going on?
You went too fast and wound
Knuckles
up out of phase
close.
with our plane. But if I could just...
Tails? Tails?
Stupid buffer. Gosh.
There's new background characters in here. There's a rabbit, by the way, which
Of
is...
course I am.
The Tails feed buffered.
What better
Now how is
time
Sonic
for
gonna
apples
catch
than
that
when that
wonderful
blue
sitcom
baboon is
that's
on
called
another
Sonic
plane of
Boom?
existence?
There we go. Eggman knows the score. But there's
Eggman's back to the school now.
all seriousness, there's a background rabbit in there
We'll
now.
hold off Eggman.
We didn't have rabbits in this before, so who knows? Maybe it's a recolored cream. Also, a crossbow?
Crossbar.
Yep. Styx now has a bow and arrow apparently.
I know how to get you back.
Sonic,
but
I
you'll
summoned
need
your
to
spirit from the other dimension.
on the same plane as you.
How
Now
the heck do I
possess
do
me.
that?
Coming in after you.
Are you sure that's safe?
No, but I'm not leaving you behind.
This is what happens when you end up
Lovely.
playing shadow games. Da, 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 da.
You run like that all the time? Can I ask you a question? How do you keep your lunch down?
Sorry, Tails, but there are some secrets you can't even share with your best friend. We need to get back and
It's-
help
we're back to
Stop.
poops when
Just
runs
the
again.
furnace.
now.
Yeah, never a good sign when you see their weapons, their items of attack get just mindlessly bounce in front of you. That's never a good sign.
He doesn't have enough power to get us both up to speed. We're not going fast enough.
If only we could get a series of coloured logs and put them into us somehow, thus generating more power. Oh dear.
Can't take them all.
They left it
He
behind.
left the thing in the other dimension.
There we go, got Sonic Boom as well. Sonic Boom in Sonic Boom.
Did you miss me?
Boomception.
Boomception.
Well, this whole plan kind of hinged on your absence.
Commentaryception!
Let's do it, Tails.
I think I'll sit this one out, if you don't mind.
More for me. then.
Apparently our commentary exists on the same plane, so
Well, we have a headquarters now in the village.
yep.
Mess him up, Stick C, mess him up.
I didn't say retreat. Come back here.
It knows the score.
Yep.
Run, Motorbug, run. You're a smart Motorbug. We'll see you again in another series.
Notice a few things missing from your shack. I can neither confirm nor deny my involvement in that. I guess
She seems
that's
proud.
the
Game
end
at
of our
6.
Sonic speed boost experiments.
I'm fast enough anyway. And fortunately, my best friend had my back the whole time.
You're welcome,
Aw.
buddy.
Let's say we grab a med to celebrate our victory.
Yeah, if you haven't guessed,
Wait for me!
they're friends.
Actually, I think I'll walk.
Probably don't eat either. That might be a bad idea.
But yes,
Yep.
that was Back to the Future Part 4.
Back to the Future.
Which very appropriately was episode 4.
Yes.
It's like, oh man, what? Because so they had the music, they had like the effects, and the stings and things like that. Were all like referencing what's going on, and there's a couple of little line references. Tails' device. They should have they should have called it the Fox capacitor.
Yes.
They should have called it the Fox capacitor. If you're gonna go there, go all the way. Like I say, possibly involve a train, or lightning, or Sonic running through an under the sea dance. But oh man, the Fox capacitor would have been a fantastic game. But a really good episode nonetheless. And we had a Tails saves the day after Tails causes the issue in the first place. Oh, I can't wait to hit Donnie's highlight on this, incidentally.
Well, my highlight of...
Don't tell me now. Don't tell me now, because we're going to go into the post show, which is going to be recorded slightly later. Because I think that there's a very good shout for quite a few characters in this episode. Amy has some really good lines. Amy was like very quick to give up on Sonic, actually. We had Kleptomaniac Sticks back.
Oh, yes.
Which was great. Tails had lots of dialogue, and the looks that Tails gives are beautiful. Absolutely. The look of disdain to his friends because they haven't applauded immediately. And overly enthusiastic Sonic, and Eggman's reaction. There's quite a few characters, like I say. I think from my side, Knuckles is the only one that didn't really have any massive standouts, apart from Knuckles admitting that tacitly admitting he's not very smart, which is a slightly new one. Normally, Knuckles breezes through the episode and isn't aware of things, but this time Knuckles was self-aware of Knuckles' own limitations, which was...
Knuckles was self-aware of Knuckles' limitations. Yes, this is... Yes.
It was sweet. It was like, how would you explain it to me? I had no credit. I had no captions on this one either. Yay! You fixed it. Service.
Yay!
So we can actually see the episode together.
Better late than never, I guess.
Yes. Absolutely no explanations involving lady parts in this particular episode. Good news. Good news for the quality of the series. Good news. Right. Anyway, we're going to move on to the post show. For however this comes into it, because we're recording, everything's a bit out of sequence. But Donnie, Kat, and Kevin will be back with you very, very shortly indeed.
Eventually.
Back in time. Do, do, do.
Tell me, Donnie, where are we going this time? Is this the 50s or Cartoon Network? We'll find out at some point. Anyway, so we're back. We're back in what is technically the present, and for you now the past, but for us the present after coming back from the past, which is the distant past for you. And God, time travel's awkward. Anyway, so as we sit here in what is clearly the dark Biff Tanner timeline from Back to the Future 2. As we look at the world around us, wondering why everything's on fire. So, guys, starting with Mr. Donnie.
Hi.
What did you think of episode 4?
Hopefully I don't forget which episode we're doing again, but
Back to the Future
let's
1,
see.
episode 4.
Yeah. Okay. I think my highlight in that
Whoa. Are we going straight into the highlight?
Well, you asked me what I thought of the episode.
Okay,
so...
whoa. Okay. I've got to do my intro bit then. Okay. Donnie.
Yes.
Donnie.
This isn't gonna work if we're laughing.
No, it's not. But Donnie, what is your highlight?
My highlight was Styx, because she was very random and yet hilarious in this. For once, it was actually Styx, if you can believe it.
That's what Styx has been your... I think she's been the highlight once.
I don't remember the last time she was a highlight.
Well into season 1, I think, but it's been Styx before. At some point. Anyway, there's the Styx graphic. Everyone can see it.
Just keep in mind, Styx may just steal it, because apparently she's been very into stealing things now.
Well,
This is true.
It's already been established though previously in the series that she's a pack rat and she hoards things. We're just extending that to stealing everything as well.
I don't know. Either way, like, Styx didn't say a whole lot in this episode, but when she did, it was right at when she needed to. That's the number one thing I love about this show. They don't shove characters in your face and make you want, like, just constantly try to, make you appreciate them and stuff like that. They only show up or say something when they need to, when they're relevant to the plot.
But when they do, you do appreciate them.
Yeah, you do appreciate them when they do show up nevertheless, but they don't force you to appreciate them.
Styx, actually, so far this series, Styx has been probably MVP for the series. She's had some cracking lines. She did do a bit of a stingy. Insert lazy town clip here. This hammock is mine. So there's
Don't make me make it.
no, because
I will.
Sonic's hammock is mine.
I don't even anymore. I mean,
so there's so some really good lines and everything. Anything else stand out for you? Any other moments that made you laugh specifically? Or?
I really love the end, like how the episode ended. That was probably the most friendly that the team had been toward each other, and it just shows. This proves beyond any shadow of a doubt they do care for each other. They may be like goofy and cynical toward each other jokingly, but they do genuinely care about each other.
Mm.
Like Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, Amy and Styx do generally care about each other. And it showed in this episode. Especially Tails towards Sonic. We hadn't seen that kind of brotherly friendship since the first episode of the series, actually.
Yeah, we've been a bit shy of that, haven't we? The relationship between Tails and Sonic. Strange, actually. We sort of see the sort of destructibility of that brother friendship bond between the two of them. Is like, okay, well, if you take brothers as, you know, to sort of do anything for each other. Okay, the other side of that is that brothers will be rivals to the absolute limit, and we'll actually see more of that in episode 6, and we will also see more of what Donnie was saying about the sort of feeling of the group being very close to each other in episode 12, which brings back a couple of the villains from season 1, as it happens, because that I saw that today. So
it's worth noting, as of this recording, like as of this post show, I haven't actually seen the episode that aired yesterday, which was the 28th of January. I don't even remember what the name of the episode was called. That's any indicator.
I don't know. The last one I saw was Nuck Nuck Who's There.
That would be it. Yeah, that would be
okay.
the
Oh, so I've actually seen the episode you haven't. Okay. But that's just,
Wait,
that's
you've
fine.
seen an episode that I haven't.
But that's fine and dandy because we've not seen episode 5.
Oh God.
We've still not seen episode 5.
I really, really cannot wait for you guys to see that episode.
Oh, Jesus, it's going to be something horrendous. Kat, what I know there was a couple of bits that you really laughed at. So, what bits stood out for you?
Sonic's gradual descent into acceptance and then insanity over the course of the test, culminating in the pitch bend clip, him screaming, "Just do it already!" Or
Faster! Okay, what was Roger channeling when he did that? By the way,
he was channeling his inner Tarzan. I can just imagine the Tarzan yell when Sonic gets really excited now about going fast.
Yeah, just
that's not what Tarzan sounded like.
I can see.
He does now.
I can see what you mean. Like channeling that sort of power and noise, but just somehow making words out of it.
That's great. The way everybody is chipper throughout. The background expressions are great in this episode.
Oh yeah, you.
Everybody's got some really fun facial expressions.
Yeah, again, you're right. The eyes and the expressions generally are good. You said about when they came back from wherever it was they were. There was the tails expression.
Very particular animation note. The shot of Sonic returning and then immediately turning around and destroying a robot. Tails stumbles to a halt, looking almost dead-eyed, turns around with wide eyes. As soon as Sonic hits a thing, just goes, "Oh, great." Essentially, with his facial expression. It's like, I saved Sonic, we're returning to this. Oh, yeah.
The beginning of the episode reminded me of a lot of that one episode.
Remember when I liked watching Sonic go fast?
I remember the beginning of this episode reminded me a lot of that one episode where the Groundhog Day one where Orbot and Cubot didn't remember what they had done the previous day or whatever it was, and it reminded me of that because it kind of started in a similar way where we boot up the episode, we see the episode start at the end of what could have been another one, you know.
There is a mystery aspect that needs to be answered, and in this episode, after the entire flashback, Sonic repeats the line and immediately just goes, "It's going to be Eggman," with the sense that the flashback has nothing to do with him. There's also some really fun dialogue in this.
Yeah, it's like I say, and like we all said, it was a really fun thing throughout. Really, who did this again?
The best line, though, is about the moderators of the ghost hunting forums, and Eggman just responds, like, those preteens are mad with power. Those preteen overlords have gone mad with power.
Benoit Grenier was the writer.
Drunk with power, actually. Those preteen overlords are drunk with power. And it's just like, I relate so hard to Eggman's feelings on this matter.
There was a load of little bits.
I have indeed been a preteen overlord who was drunk with power, and I appreciate the acknowledgement of this.
Again, this was a Series 1 thing, wasn't it? Like Eggman's slight war with the internet. I seem to recall there was an episode about that, about Eggman Online, which perhaps Mike Pollock understands far too well, I think, actually. All these message boards and things.
Oh, Mike Pollock, didn't he recently reinforce his ruling system with interviews and stuff?
Yeah, Mike's now got a set of rules. Bill's also got a set of rules. We'll go through those next time because they're of particular relevance, and you guys really, for the man's sanity, needs to just respect them, basically.
Be good.
Yes.
Be good, and as for weird questions in regards to background character names, ask us.
That's what we do.
Anything we say will be exactly as canon as you expect it would be, which is not.
Yeah, why not? Don't ask if there's one of the rules specifically is if something doesn't say that it has a name, if it's not mentioned in script. So if it doesn't go, hey, this robot is called so and so, then that robot doesn't have a name, or that location doesn't have a name, or say that character doesn't have a name, which is actually great for us because we've got that naming convention. We've got that naming segment on the show, so that's fantastic. So anything that doesn't have a name in the actual show, we can then pounce on, and we'll do that at the end of the next episode because there's a character.
They're all named Bob.
Doesn't have a name, so guess what you guys are going to have to do.
They're all named Bob.
They're all named Bob.
Yes, every single character that has no name is now named Bob.
And there's four.
This will end well.
And there's 450.
They're all named Bob. Some of them are called Wade.
There's Bob, and there's Bob, and there's Bob.
Yep.
There's Bob.
They're Bob. There's 452 of them, and if you get the reference there, well done. I will not tell you on. I will not tell you on stream. Basically, guys, it's, somebody will get it, and we'll message it in the bottom.
Stream, you mean video? Podcast?
Somebody will get it. If you get it, say it in the comments. If you get it and you're also Sony, go ahead, I suppose. But please, Sony, slow down.
Sony liked this comment.
Sony, in this community of gotta go fast, you go too fast.
Alright, so
I have no idea where this is
anything
going.
else? Anything else? I know the stick stuff you really liked. Cat?
This was
Adorable sticks.
Adorable sticks.
Adorable sticks. Though the highest quality moment I have to join in on is Tails announcing his invention. Dead silence. Tails glares at everyone. Tails stop clapping.
Tails continues to lose his patience with everybody over things like that, which I think is quite good. There's a number of little things that have started to build up. I
heavily relate to a Tails who's losing patience.
That's because you voiced a Tails who was losing patience in Sonic Chronicles.
They've been giving the characters a lot more depth in this season than they did last season. Tails is now just getting snarky as all hell. It's beautiful.
It's great to see, but the thing is, with season 1, these little things, a lot of them would be like reset because of the way the show is. It's like a soft reset every time of everything. Which again, the Boom characters are actually starting to sort of make more vocal note of the fact that there seems to be various. They're making note of the tropes, and the self-awareness and the breaking of the fourth wall is on the increase, and it's not just sticks either.
Yes.
We're noticing, but well, that's a thing I'm going to say now because I keep forgetting to say so. If you ever, if you've watched the episodes further than this, you'll know that, like I say, this fourth wall breaking is on the rise in massively. There's a beautiful moment in episode 2 when it's so subtle, and it's Styx doesn't necessarily break the fourth wall, although technically she's more sort of just is aware of the fourth wall for a moment. And she doesn't
episode 2?
In episode 2. Okay. Yeah, right. So right back then, and I've not had a chance to sort of make mention of this. I think it was episode 2 anyway. And the Tails explaining something. Amy's fed up, and Styx has a hand on her hip, and her eyes flick from what's going on with the group to the viewer, and she gives the most perfect look of do you believe this shit, basically. Hang on, let me see if I can put, oh damn it, drag that in there. And it was like we knew she breaks the fourth wall, but to actually sort of like just be aware of the fourth wall is a slightly different thing. And it didn't say anything. It was literally just a glance with the eyes only, just flicked to the audience and then back, and it was perfect. But
oh, I understand.
Yeah. So, in terms of this episode, there was actually quite a lot of little things, funnily enough. Lots of audio bits, as you know, for Back to the Future. Lots of graphics as well. Little nods here and there with that. So things you probably didn't know was that we had another sound alike on the music.
Oh my.
But it's not something you would have necessarily recognised, and it's annoying because I can't tie it down, but to one specific thing. But when they're showing the treadmill, and there's the bit of like light instrumental music that plays when Lady Walrus is riding it. It's all like happy-go-lucky and that is actually in. It's something, but I can't tie it down. But it's the work of the actual music is at the very least a nod / homage to the work of Laurie Johnson. Now, you will not know who that is. I invite you to go onto YouTube and find out who it is, because that sort of 1950s like cheery music that you sort of heard for TV, and when they do like little clips and things that basically the entirety of the composition is essentially going, oh yes, back in the day, 1950s, 1940s, oh yes, wonderful. This is John. He lives in a house. He's very happy in his house. This is his wife, Mary. Bring him a nice steak dinner. Hello, Mary. All that kind of stuff. Okay, you give the music in the background for that. Is that music that was done by Laurie Johnson? And so it's pieces like Man About Town or Shopping Spree. Probably more Shopping Spree as a track. But it's something like that, or although I don't think this was done by him, Holiday for Strings. It's that sort of. It's where that was basically. Everyone gets a lovely thing, lovely bit of dialogue. Knuckles is little. Oh, could you explain it like you're explaining it to me? That was so sad. But Knuckles being aware of his own shortcomings is kind of, like I say, kind of sad. But funny in a good way. Everyone having their own little line. Water was water.
Karen is
Holy
really excited about water being
no!
water.
When I first saw that, I nearly leapt out of my seat. After last season and whatever the hell it was they were using for water, we don't have learnt how to animate water properly, and
They've learned how to animate
really
water
nice.
properly. Unfortunately, they managed to clip a light through the floor, but
There was that slight issue, yes, in that there was this very bad animation of, again, it's like pushing the light over and then just one of the feet of the lamp just of ignoring all physics.
the pivot has been placed at the wrong point.
It would have been perfectly fine had they actually just positioned the legs slightly differently so that it was two sticking outwards in a V as opposed to, one primarily sticking outwards on its own. But yeah, and it just arcs through the floor and it's just, it's clumsy. We expect more. You guys are good guys. We expect more. You've just treated us with this wonderful water, and then like 10 seconds later, clumsy clipping stuff through stuff, and that's not like that's a conscious decision as well. That's not like a thing we had last episode with the layering and Styx's hair going behind the TV screen for I think that was a conscious decision. So, yeah. But really enjoyed the episode. He says he really enjoyed the episode, and yeah, looking forward to some more in a short space of time. So
Hopefully, with no time travel.
hopefully no time. No, because this will be the present. Although the episode will be from the past, but we'll be seeing it in the
What?
present.
Um,
But for these guys, it will then be the past that will. Oh God.
I'm confused
Donnie,
now.
Donnie, never
What?
mention time again.
So now, not only am I not allowed to time travel, I'm not allowed to time. Period.
Just. You turned up today, Donnie, and that was the best time we've ever had.
This is the worst Doctor Who episode I've ever seen.
Oh dear. Anyway, as I take my my travelling assistant cat into our TARDIS, and we will disappear off into the stars. Before we do, I can't remember if there's anything else I wanted to say for that episode, but there was lots going on. As I say, lots of really nice dialogue for everybody, really. And they're continuing those little things, like we were saying, about Styx being a pack rat and Tails getting more upset. And yeah, we'll see what the future episodes can bring. On the... Sorry, if you're hearing anything, it's downstairs. I've got something very loud.
Oh, I thought I broke time again.
No.
Time was
froze
already
time.
broken.
How
You
many
think you
times
can
now
fix
has it
that
been
shit,
broken?
Donnie?
Let's just end this while we've got the chance. Yeah. So, for those of you who have stuck with us through this, thank you very much for doing so. Please like this video, comment at the bottom, and subscribe. And also hit that bell thing if you want to find
The
out
bell
when...
thing?
There's a bell next to subscribe. If you click that, then you'll actually be notified properly, because YouTube and stupid YouTube rules. You'll actually get notifications when something new goes up. And that might be useful. Hey, there's lots of stuff that goes up from LMC, and it's all great fun. So, from Donnie.
I'm not sure what day this is anymore.
From Kat.
That's fine. It's fine. It's all fine. It's fine.
It'll buff out.
It'll buff out.
And from me, who's apparently going off to buy a buffer or something.
Buffer.
That's fantastic.
Well, What is time being buffered now? What is this?
Oh God! Look, do those things and save me. We'll see you next time. Bye.
I don't even.
Did you want to go buy cats?
So, maybe. I don't know. I thought I'd already done my buy, technically, as sort of ignoring it entirely.
I usually get you guys after I say bye. You guys go bye. So I was just like, oh well, never mind.